Good morning, good day to you. They all are adjusted within something. If you look at anything, it has a timestamp because it was within a time frame. Everything is everything. I think I'm going to do a song about time today. Let's see how that turns out. What do you think? Well, gonna try it. And that's the way it's gonna be. I got a rhythm set up here. It has a certain time. It'll have a certain duration. It'll have a time that is created when I touch a key. And it'll have a time when I stop touching the keys. The video in total will stop when I stop. But am I stopping it, or is time stopping it? It's a hard one to figure out. You may think you know the answer, but if you think long enough, you'll find that you don't. Here we go. Sometimes they say it's something we have on our hands. Time. That is the thing. The sun comes up, the sun comes down. It's not the same time for everyone. So what's that time frame? It puts a question into time. And how many times do you have the question of time? At the time of conception, we are started to venture into the possibility of being born. And then we're born. We had an estimated time of when that would be. And now we know. It's on our birth certificate. And it's going to stay with us the rest of our life. The mystery begins when we realize we don't know when our expiration date is, our time of death. When is that? We don't know. But we have our whole life to live. But we don't know how long we're going to live. So how much time do we really have? We don't know. So what are we going to do about it? We don't freaking know anything. Time does. It's ticking by. We set our time clock so that we can get up and be responsible. And for what? Really, for what time is. It's time to go to work. It's time to have that break. It's time to call that customer. It's time to deliver that package. It's time to everything. Everything. But what do we have? We have time. How do we put it in perspective? We don't know how to, but it's easy. It's easy. Think about it. Everything is in milliseconds or even smaller. And how many people are there on Earth? something to the overall time that we exist. Never thought of it that way, did you? Wars start. Why? Because somebody's screwing up our time. They're either trying to get rid of us at a certain time. They're trying to restore something at a certain time. They're trying to save us at a certain time. Wow! And if we want to know what's going on, we have to turn on a TV or the radio or something, or read a magazine at the right time, so we stay up to date. Up to date to what? Time to eat. Doesn't it depend on when it's cooked? Oh, so shouldn't we start cooking so that we'll be ready to eat at that time? And we wonder why we're under stress. Wow, man. What if you're in charge of that time, but you're not? You're not. Need a topic to talk about? Talk to somebody about time. You may not have enough time to talk about time. Maybe there won't be enough time. Maybe you'll screw up some other time because you're talking about time. You have no idea what it is. You're on your way to work because you have to be there at a certain time. Boom! Some asshole hits you in an intersection. What does that have to do with anything? Well, you got the time of the accident, you got the time that the insurance man was called, you got the time that you went to the hospital, you got the time determined on your recovery. The main reason we have insane asylums is to help those that were too intelligent. They tried to put it all together and they really had the knowledge on how to do it. And when they realized all the shit that was going on, that drove them freaking crazy. Let time be time. You know when you were born, how to figure out your goals and what you're going to try to do in that time. But don't put a time date on it. Give it an estimate. Because baby, it's gonna change. I can guarantee you that. That rock you threw in the river this morning, it had a time date on it because it knew when it was being thrown into the river. And if you don't believe it, somebody probably took a video of it and there was a time of that happening too. Ooh, we must be controlled. Are we not? That is the question. I started the discussion. Nobody will ever finish it. Because every millisecond is changing. Every millisecond is changing. The warmth of the sun is changing. The size of the leaves are changing. Our life is changing at a millisecond at a time. That's why they say we live in the now. What time is that? It's the time of now, right now. But see, when I started to talk about it and I said the word now, it had already been too late, or was it too early? Was it too early? We don't freaking know. Just be happy. Time will take care of it. And when you die, everybody will know, because it'll be on your tombstone. Have a nice day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. And that's it. Well, I talked about time today. I wasn't planning on talking about time. I thought I'd just carry on with love. Love seems to be timeless. Or is it? Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You have a good day. If you need something to talk about today, sit down and talk with your family about time, and you watch how time flies. It'll fly. And who's in control of that? Are you in control on how long you're going to talk about time, or is time in charge? Remember, you got to go to work on Monday morning. At what time? See you later.